My battalion, we were deployed to Iraq. We were in Ramadi on April 16th, and the insurgents, they fired rockets, mortars, RPGs in on us, and one landed less than 10 feet from myself and two of my buddies. We were outside. We had just finished a mission that day, and we were sitting outside. They were smoking in the little gazebo out back between the buildings, and I got hit with shrapnel, penetrating head wound.
He was very, very dependent on me for a long time. Before he wasn't dependent, he was a very, very independent person. So that was a big change. And the first, I'd say, two and a half, 3 years after his injury, it was all about him. I mean, you know, we had to take care of him. He had to work on getting better, and whatever we found, anything that would help him to improve so he could get back to his normal self as much as possible.
I know, being an injured vet myself, I put her through heck.
But I also knew, we've been married for 14 years, actually it'll be 15 years in November, and he was already in the National Guard when I married him, so I knew what I was getting into. You know, I always knew that there was, you know, a time that he could be activated. You know, honestly, you don't think about being activated overseas, but, you know, it's always a possibility, and I guess I came into the situation with a clear head and knowing that it could happen. I'm a very practical person, so if I know what I'm up against, you know, I can deal with it and I can push through it. Every soldier that has a traumatic brain injury is different. They're just like a snowflake. There's not one alike.